Hey, what's going on, everyone? Good to see you. Another Saturday morning. Hope everyone had a good week. I'm going to be on Riverbend Springs today. I'm going to do the grape harvest, and we're going to have to check our productions and do some deliveries. We'll see what we get into there. Uh, let's see what's growing on since we last talked. We're still waiting on from Steel Shades Light Fades In. That's going to be in the second quarter. I'm thinking around June. Yesterday, the Farming Simulator blog highlighted the first ever barnyard meetup, which was held on February 12, 2026, in Louisville, Kentucky, organized by Farmer Klein at the Third Turn Brewing microbrewery. So this is an interesting program. I actually did a little segment on it last night, posted a video. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, maybe go watch it later. It explains, it talks, reiterates what the blog was about, goes into what the cultivators program is and why the first ever United States one is important to the community. So I look for good things coming from that. Then on the 14th, new patch 1.18 dropped. Around the fixes and across the board, smoother gameplay and multiplayer stability fixes. There was an issue with the textures that was causing like squares on the ground. I noticed it too. I guess it was really bad in multiplayer, so that tends to be fixed. I seen a couple blurs, but they corrected themselves pretty quick after the update. We did get a new methane tank for the methane machines. I think we only have one methane machine if you got the base game, and unless you're using mods. I know the modders have some methane equipment. Then on Wednesday, April 8th, the Case IH did a featurette. Wasn't sure what was new there, or I didn't see anything about it, but there might be something coming up, so we'll keep an eye out on that. April 7th, they uploaded their map posters to the website. You can download and print them out. They're pretty nice. The Easter sale is just about done. What do we got? PlayStation and Microsoft Store. They've got a few days left. We'll get that off this news information. But Epic Games, Giant Shop, and Steam, they're done with their sales. Hope you had a chance to get some of them Farming Simulator 22 DLCs, because they was really cheap. March 25th and 26th, they boasted about their upcoming Farming Simulator 26 for mobile devices. So people seem to be interested in that. The only time I really play on mobile on my phone, I played Farming Simulator 23 a couple times. I didn't really progress too much in the game, and I think I only bought like one of the new equipment, but I don't have too much time on it at all. I only play it when I'm stuck somewhere, but it is interesting. But I'm kind of interested to see what they have for Farming Simulator 26 coming out. So, and of course, on the 24th, the Burrito Pack was announced for Farming Simulator 25 and released. It introduced a bunch of new equipment. We did take a look at that. But that's what's growing on in the Farming Simulator community. We're gonna get over here. Going to Riverbend Springs. Like I said, I'm gonna do a grape harvest. I don't have anything set up for it yet, so we're gonna have to buy the equipment. And I don't think I've done grapes on Farming Simulator 25 yet. I know I've done it a few times on Farming Simulator 22. The only reason I have a grape field is that piece of equipment that came out with the burrito pack, the WinRare 1000, the fertilizer sprayer for the fields, for the grape and olive fields and stuff. It works. It's nice. So I kept it. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with this field yet, though. But let's get into that and see what we need here to do our grape harvest. Show you where my grape field's at over here. I just put it right here, right down 4. And it is ready to harvest. It's 100% fertilized. We're getting a 97 yield bonus. Never put that pallet away. But here's that. The only piece of equipment I own for the grapes is that. So that means we're going to need the harvester. So we'll go over there and get that. Then we'll check on industries here later, see what all they need. All right, I'm probably just going to buy the grape harvester. I know I'm not going to make any money for the next couple of years when I buy this grape harvester, but we'll go to the category grapes, and of course I'm going to get the New Holland 242. Everything's expensive on that, so I'm going to need somewhere to put it, so we'll get that. And that'll be it for now. I'm not going to get this one because I already got the fertilizer spreader. But we'll see what we need there to finish this up. Let's go ahead and get this. Like I said, I haven't done a grape harvest since Farming Simulator 22, so this will be my first. And we're peaked out at a whopping 16 miles an hour. Good thing my farm's not on the other side of the map, huh? Alright, I might be able to do a few rows, but then we're going to have to find something to put it. I don't know if I can put them in there or not. That might be actually too high. That trailer we have there. Okay, I don't know exactly how this works. I think I unfolded it. It's on. I don't know if it'd be easier or... Okay. Line it up like that, and then it should be right off the side. Yeah, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it like this. I can't do it from the seat. How do you guys do, like, cab view better? Or, what is this, like, third person? This is about 36% full with one row, so I'm not even going to be able to do 3 rows. Okay, this is a little better than 22 actually, because I remember harvesting grapes on Farming Simulator 22 and it was kind of aggravating. Not even too sure that I have a place to store grapes. Because I don't think you can put them in the silo, can you? Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I don't think I'm going to get through another one. Another row. We're going to have to find a container to put them in. Figure all this out as I go. You know what? I'm going to take the New Holland over. It's a little faster, actually. I think it at least goes 32. Our grape category. Guess I'll get this. I don't know how much it'll hold. Then I guess I'll just dump them on the ground somewhere and figure out what to do with them later. Maybe I'll get one of the grape processing units. I won't need a big one, because I don't think I'm going to have enough grapes to process all year, unless I get one of them smaller ones or I build more grape fields, and I don't think that's going to happen. Be able to dump that right in there. Yeah, this is a lot better than 22 harvesting grapes. This one almost lines itself up. Maybe I will try that other trailer, because I don't think that's going to hold much more. What's everyone up to on this Saturday morning? What do you got planned for today? I think we're going to have a little bit of a cookout later. It's supposed to be cold again tomorrow and Monday. Then it's supposed to warm back up. I just need one steady temperature. That would be nice. I don't think I've ever had a grape processing unit or production, so I might try that. I'm definitely gonna need somewhere to put all these grapes. Yeah, because this thing's about full already. See, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Oh, just getting ready to say I wouldn't have been able to do that on 22. Go into a turn like that, I'd have got stuck, but I did get stuck, but it didn't get hung up, so. Maybe I will leave this grape field here. It's not too bad. It's not torturous. Maybe I should have bought a few of these things for all the grapes. Because that one was full. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, they hold 6,000. I'll try this trailer, but I think it might be a little bit too tall. I don't know, it might work, huh? Line it up a little bit. I don't know, it's pretty tall. Yeah, it's not, the trigger's not coming up, so I'm definitely gonna have to get some more of those short ones. How many will I need though? Because we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, and it held probably 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to need at least 2 or 3 more. Unless I just dump them out. What do you think? This ain't going to work. I'm just going to put this back. It'll just be in the way. So where do you guys store grapes when you do them? Have you done grapes? Have you ever harvested grapes or olives? I don't think I've ever done olives. I think we'll just dump them out. I'll clean them up later. How's that? I don't know if I really want 4 of these just laying around the farm. So, can I dump them here? It doesn't say dump them, does it? So you can't dump them on the ground either. I am going to have to get more. Okay. I think I can at least chain link them together. Alright, so let's go get a train. Like I said, I haven't done grapes in a long time. It was Farming Simulator 22 is when I've done grapes, so I'm learning this as you guys are. let's go back to our grape equipment here. And I'll just buy 4 more. Definitely not making money on this harvest, chat. Now, hopefully they link together. If not, I'm gonna have to come back and get them every time I need another one. Did I mention I'm not good at backing up trailers either? So we get 4 of these. It's going to be entertaining. Think I can get one more on there? More importantly, do you think I can get 4 of them back to the farm without getting stuck somewhere? Thought this would be simpler, but maybe I'll look for a mod later for grape storage. We'll do a little bit of a wide turn here. So far, so good. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Could have gone a lot worse, especially the way I drive. I think that should be enough. I also remember on like Farming Simulator 22, the grapes would phase out. So when you went to dump them and you come back, you couldn't really tell which row you was on. At least on my game it did. So these, yeah, you can actually tell there's grapes there and they do disappear as you harvest them. So that does help. I'm almost halfway done. I'm also running out of land with productions. I've got things shoved in places. I've actually had to use the freestyle build, you know, where you hit, it's B for me, when you're building stuff. So you can place it, and it tells you it might not work. Did a bunch of grass harvesting off stream there, so that's why that is full over there. I think we're pretty good on some silage and grass bales and be able to feed the sheep and the cows for a while. Last week we took the pallets of wool that I had in there. We bought the rope maker down there. We'll go check on that here in a little bit after I get these done. I think I might have bought too many, don't know. I'm getting a lot more than I thought I would out of this. Because I figured field 4 is only 1 hectare, so I haven't looked at the charts on Farming Simulator tutorial, what the yield ratio is. But it seems I'm getting over 1,000, more than 1,000 liters per row. So we're starting on the 3rd one now. We've got the other one up there. I don't think I've been down to the grain mill for a while, so there's probably flour there to get. I don't know how much crop is left in that, because I haven't done a harvest in a while. So we might have to tend to that, because we got wheat and barley. And it's just now planting. Going so good too. Just got hung up there a little bit, but it's still better than it was on 22. You can tell what was harvested, what wasn't. It don't get hung up as easy. It still gets hung up if you're off center, but it doesn't get stuck. So I do like it. Where I'm going to put this machinery and all those, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to need that many, so I'm going to see what we do need there, and I'll sell the extra ones. Maybe just for this harvest, maybe we'll take it and sell the grapes somewhere. What grapes sell at. Price is pretty low. It actually goes 700 higher. But if I have to sell it at a lower price, I will. I'm gonna have them sitting everywhere. Yeah, see, I just had to back up a little bit. The last 2 rows down here now. Overall, harvesting grapes on Farming Simulator 25 isn't that bad. I mean, this is fairly painless. I think I'll keep this little field here. Might as well. We've already invested, what, $250,000 in the harvester and all those trailers. We still have to get a pruner and a bunch of other stuff we need for it. Don't look like I'm going to need that last one, so I'm only going to need 4. That's kind of what I thought, but I didn't want to have to go back for one more just for a couple of grapes. Want to make sure we had enough. then I'm also going to have to find a place to park this harvester, because a lot of this stuff's pretty full. I guess I'll just park it right here for now. So is it worth getting a grape processing unit just for one small field? Let's see. That's the grape processing unit. Looks like we'd get, what is that, grape juice and raisins out of it. How much does those sell for? I mean, it does jump up to 5,000 on the raisins. Grape juice, about the same, so it doesn't matter what you make there. I'm gonna jump up to 5,000. I don't know if I should. If I do get one, I'd probably get the. Anybody ever use these ones? They take a long time to do anything, but if, like this right here, but they don't take up much room, so we could. Think we could find somewhere to put this. What about over here? Remember, there's a spot back in here. We're also going to be able to need to get to it. Okay, it doesn't look like there's going to be too much terraforming there. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. See what we get out of it. And who knows, I might decide to get more grapes. Okay, let's go ahead and disconnect this one here. I wonder how much it holds, because that's a small one. Okay, I can put it in there. I just can't dump them on the ground. Oh my. So... okay, I can put 10,000 in there. We're gonna go ahead and start both of them. Just see what we get out of it. Must not have been backed up far enough. Oh, there, it emptied. Just gotta remember, I gotta sell one of these. And I'm gonna have to find somewhere to store, I think 3 of them. I wonder how fast it's gonna use it. We'll check that out too. Each one of these holds 6,000. So that should be full then. So there's 72 cycles. Uses 14 grapes to make 7 grape juice. Then there's 528 cycles. Uses 2 grapes to make 1 raisin. So we'll let that go for a while, I guess. No, it's just, oh, it'll keep putting it in there. I was wondering if it'll do that. It's gonna keep dumping, isn't it? That's pretty neat. Not anything hooked it. Maybe it'll just be like a self-feeding thing. So I won't sell any of them yet because I don't know which ones got grapes in it and which one don't. You don't want to sell the one with grapes in it. Guess I'll just take these 2 back here for now. We'll figure out something to do with them eventually. Look at that thing just self-feeding itself. It's funny. So this one will sell, I guess, but I don't know which one this one is. Just gonna have to wait on all of them. But we do need to go take care of the bakery and stuff. Check that out. I have to move this one because I'm gonna get a telehandler out of there. Just gonna get all this grape equipment out of the way and I'll deal with it later off stream. Think the grape harvester would fit in there? I doubt it. So let's see what we have down here at the dairy for right now. Looks like we got some bottled milk and some butter. my truck back. Because we've been taking this to the bakery. We're making bread and cakes now. Once we get rice flour, we'll be able to mass produce everything. So let's tab over and get our truck back. Then we'll go down to the grain mill and get the flour, get it up to the bakery. Or see what, I guess we should see what the bakery needs first. Anybody still play on River Bend Springs? I know, I was watching that Mod Hub. There's a bunch of maps that come out. I haven't really had a chance to look at any of them yet. But I'm not... I don't know how you guys feel on maps that require... It says it requires so many different mods, and then you gotta download everything. I don't care for those types of maps, but... if it's just one or two, it's not too bad. But I don't know. I just threw up butter, didn't I? Oh, that's alright. It's still on the truck. Alright. Let's strap this down. Just take this up real quick. Because I bet I got bread up there too. I haven't been up that way in a while. Got a little bit of wool there. We'll go check the rope maker too. I was a little disappointed with the rope maker, and I'll show you why when we get to it. Bottled milk and butter here is just going right up to the bakery. That turned a little fast, didn't it? Oh yeah, I got 4 pallets of bread up here. At the bakery, need some eggs and strawberries and sugar. Our sugar's slower. Bottled milk's pretty good though. We do have some flour to bring up. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the flour up because once we start making cakes and stuff, while we are making cakes. So I think it's gonna use it. I'm hoping it will use it because our grain mill's doing pretty well. Or it was, it might be empty. We'll need to come up and get these 4 breads. Usually I just sell them right at the little farmer kiosk right there on the farm. It's usually good enough. Because I'll sacrifice a few dollars instead of running all the way across the map. So how do you guys do your productions? Do you wait for the price to go the highest it'll go, or you just sell it as it produces? We'll see how many eggs our chicken coop has over there. Not too many. About a half a pallet. Might take them up anyway. It said strawberries too. We have them on the other side over there by field 6, I think. We'll check that out. See if there's any done yet. Got a smaller greenhouse over there. I didn't figure I'd need a big greenhouse just for the amount of strawberries that the bakery's going to use. But we'll see how it goes. See if I was right or wrong. See, this is the sugar. It produces a little bit slower than what I thought. We get some sugar beets and cut sugar beets in there. It might speed up the process. We about got another pallet. I think it's going to be good for what I'm using it for. Push these together a little bit. I think I will take the eggs. I'll go over and see if we have strawberries. Get that topped off. What's that say, 600? Yeah. It's not too bad. I mean, it'll keep it going for a while. I don't think we'll need much more than that. But I was kind of hoping that those chickens would produce more. And the strawberries. Let's go over and I'll show you where the greenhouse is over here. Down here. Yeah, we got some strawberries. There they are. See how this one's going. Oh, it's good on water. It's hardly using any water at all. The only thing I'm growing here is strawberries, so. Because I think if you split production on the greenhouses, it goes really slow. You don't get anything for like months. So we'll take these over to the bakery. Like the Kramer telehandler, come with update 1.17, I think, right before we got the burrito pack. Get going full speed. Full speed's like 26 miles an hour. It doesn't even look like the tires are moving. So I'm going to take these 4 pallets to the bakery. Just gonna use the telehandler. We're gonna go up the back road, go up the back way to the bakery, That way we can grab the bread while we're up there and bring it back to the farm. Because we had 4,000 liters of bread up there. Check the bread. Says the best price is at Goldcrest Valley, which you got to rent a train to do that. That's not too bad, but for a few dollars less, I'm gonna get about the same amount at my farmer's kiosk, and it's only $3.31 away. So that's what I'm doing. That's where I've been selling it at. I'll sacrifice a few dollars to save a trip or messing with the railroad. Or I mean, if the railroad paid a lot more, then I'd possibly take the time to do it, but it isn't. It's a few dollars. Drop these off here. I didn't think it would use all the milk, so any extra bottled milk we get, yeah, it's full there, so we'll be able to sell the bottled milk now. Right back down to the farmer's kiosk. Goes that sign. That's doing so good too. Got about 25,000 out of 4,000 liters of bread. That takes care of the bakery for now, except for the flour. We'll go get that over at the grain mill. Might take a couple of trips. I don't know how much flour's over there. start the grain mill. Oh yeah, I got some flour produced. I don't even know if the bakery will hold all that, will it? Oh yeah, it can hold 110. We're good. I do have a Mercedes-Benz back here. I got a weight on it, but it don't really do much. It's not as good as what I thought it would be. Probably should have just got another telehandler down here, but this setup was actually a little bit cheaper than a front loader. So I went with it, but I think I'm regretting my decision. I might get a telehandler down here later to look at it. It will barely pick that up. I don't think you're supposed to pick up 4,000 liters of flour at the same time. Normally I can push those. I think something's sideways. It's getting rough. And the forks in exactly the long distance. So see if I can push it here a little bit. Straighten them up. It's edging on the corner there. Not wanting to push too easy. Normally they slide right across there. Probably help if I can come up a square too. I'm just trying to get this a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all the photos that are going on there. I'll just strap them down and hope for the best. We'll come back after the rest. That's an ugly load, isn't it? See if we can get these over to the bakery safely. It's a little top heavy. he was going to T-bone me. You see that? I like how the pallets are different colors. You guys ever notice that? There's like 3 different styles of pallets that can be generated. Let's see what this needs. I think it's... yeah, it's about done. All it has left in it is wheat. So it used it pretty quick. We'll go ahead and take this over to the bakery. I think the bakery will go for a while, but that grain mill over there, on the other hand, it's going to run out of product pretty quick. And I just planted the wheat here. The other field has the barley in it. Get sorghum planted and not oats. Oh, last week I was telling you we did rope maker. we bought that, seeing what it needed. Maybe I'll see if I got it. Well, I don't think there's much. I think there's a couple 100 liters. We'll take what we have though, because it is using it fast. Oh, we got, look like a couple pallets down there. Get our telehandler here. Then we'll go down to the rope maker and see how it's doing. That other don't have much on it, that other pallet. Yeah, telehandler is a lot easier to use than that Mercedes Benz down at the grain mill, so I might actually get another telehandler. Even a front loader I think would be a little better with the weight on the back, but I'm afraid I'll end up with the same thing. This Kramer telehandler isn't too bad at all, actually. Let's go ahead and strap these down and go down to the rope maker, and I'll show you what's going on down there. This big field right there, that's on the map, lower left-hand corner, 91. I do think I'm going to buy that, and I think we're going to plant cotton in there, just solely for the rope maker, and that's where I'm just going to deliver it to as well. I'll show you why when we get down here. So it hasn't produced any ropes yet. So we put 4,000 wool in it and 1,010 just now, and it making rope out of wool, 240 processes at 20 wool per process, and it only makes 3 ropes. So far we don't even have half a pallet of ropes yet to spawn. And it's been running for a while, and It's just going through the wool faster than the sheep can produce it. I mean, we'll see how much, because this is the field right here that I want to get. It's almost 600,000, and we're going to spend another. We're going to spend probably most of our money on setting up pot down there. I'm hoping that'll work, and we'll be able to produce some grapes, but return on investment is going to be years, I think. Foggy right in there. I know the sheep have enough to eat. I still seen a grass bale sitting over there. Make sure we could top the chickens off a little bit. I suppose we could mix some TMR or see if there still might be some in there. I tend to leave it in there. And that grape, look at that grape thing, it's still dumping itself. That's funny. Well, yeah, let's check the TMR. If I have to mix some more up, we can do that. Still got to buy the rest of the stuff for the grapes too. I still need a pruner, don't I? Oh, I got straw in here. Go see if the pigs need any of the straw. I didn't think they did. I thought I just topped it off, so. I think that's a little too much straw. Make a TMR. I'll just bale it up real quick at it. lot of work for one bale, but it'll be alright. I don't even know if we'll get one bale out of it. It's just somewhere to put the extra straw right now. Because I think it is a little bit too much to mix TMR. I think it just make porridge. It actually might make a silage bale first. Or is that hay? Yeah, it's gonna be silage. I'll get that pallet of wrap put away too. Thought I had a partial in there, but I guess I don't. That's going to be difficult. Must have used it. Probably should have left that 6,000 in there. Thought I had a partial, because I don't think you can... You used to be able to set it on the side, and it would just use a little bit as it needed it, but I don't think it does it now. Because you used to be able to set it there. And it would take it, but it hasn't been doing it lately. So I don't know if I can mix this or not with the whole bale. Oh, there, it's taking it. Just got to get it down the side there. Now I've got a partial bed. And I hardly ever use that mineral feed. Another hay and silage then. Do you use the mineral feed? When you mix TMR, do you do it properly? Do you try to go 40-40-20 and use a little bit of mineral feed? I used to try to get it as close as possible. Now I'm just happy if it mixes it as TMR. Not worried about it so much. So, 44, 39, 15, that's not too bad, is it? An extra 20, that's 26,000 liters. It's going to get them through for a while. It's already full. So we'll go ahead and... Yeah, they didn't need much more. So that takes care of the cows. The pigs, they could use some food, but I've got to buy it. Also, I never noticed this till just recently. Under containers. Silo for pig food. They come with the Highlands fishing expansion. I never noticed it before. I just seen it the other day when I come in here and was looking at the bioethane station. We just recently got this. It's methane refueling for methane vehicles, and I think there's only one little New Holland that no one ever uses. But the silo for pig food I've never noticed before. It holds 40,000. And they come with the Highlands expansion, which don't make sense either. Because what we got with Highlands expansion was Highland cattle, which would be a TMR storage, but for some reason they gave us a pig storage. Let's go ahead and put the telehandler away. But I got taken care of today what I wanted to get taken care of. We got the grapes harvested. We got to figure out a spot for the harvester now. Maybe I'll build something somewhere. We made some grape production. We're processing grapes. Now I got all the doors open. Those triggers are too close together there. So I guess the only thing left to do is finish buying the equipment. I don't need it yet, but I will. For the grapes, so we can prune them. And what else we gonna need there? Check that out. On the grapes. So I've got a little tractor for it. I can get in there. We just bought the harvester today. I don't have this, the Mercury 4000. I'll show you what I do have. I have that the new Winter Air, and it works pretty well. Winter Air 1000. So it works pretty well for fertilizing. It does like 4 rows at a time. So what else am I going to need for grapes? I think I'm going to need a pre-pruner. Used after harvest to pre-prune the vines for next year. So we're going to need to do that. Mulchers can be used. Crush crops into stubble. So that's probably like a mower. Subsoiler. Could be used instead of a plow. I don't even know how you get a plow in there. And that's for grapes. I need all that. We're losing daylight here. But yeah. So I guess we'll get what we need. We'll go ahead and fast forward to the next day. Play on 4-day months. I think we took care of everything we needed to take care of. The animals are good. They're gonna make it for a day. Trailer's still banging over there. Don't even have a tractor hooked in. It's just gonna automatically feed. That's pretty neat. It's keeping it full. And yeah, the grapes and the grape juice and the raisins are gonna produce ever so slowly. So we'll just let that go ahead and do its thing. We're gonna head over to the shop, buy what we need to finish these grapes up. This tractor's kind of big for that little equipment, but all I'm going to be doing is hauling it back. They still got a grass bale there. You guys like how I put my animal pens right in a wooded area? Then let me show you the pigs right here. I got the pigs right in this area too. They got a little bit of a field, but they're mostly on the hill here. Goes all the way down there to the next road. It's a small area, but I fence off the wooded area because I'm not going to use it anyway. It's hard to get all the trees out of there. I think it still counts as a animal pen area. we bought like 4 or 5 of those. So I know I'm going to need a pruner. Do I actually need both of these? I mean, I'll buy them. I'll see what I use and what I don't. I'll let you guys know. Subsoiler, pruner, and it looks like a mulcher. That's on the other side. I should be able to find places at the farm for this little equipment. I can put most of it over there with the Hectare 1000. Leave that there for now. Go over and get that last one, and then we'll get it up. Wrap up here. We'll find something to get into tomorrow as well. I don't know if it'll be a Riverbend Springs or Kenleg. If you guys can join me. Maybe I'll look on mod hub and see if I can find a grape storage or something. Because I don't think you can put them in the silo. I didn't try, but I'm pretty sure you can. I think it's just crops. Which grape is a crop? I'm going to be using the printer, so I'll leave that out. I might have to use the plow too, I'm not real sure yet. We're going to put some of this stuff away. I don't even know what I'm going to need. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll go back here for a minute and talk about this, because yesterday they posted the blog, Farming Simulator blog highlights, the first ever U.S. Barnyard Meetup held on February 12, 2026 in Louisville, Kentucky, organized by cultivator Farmer Klein in collaboration with the National Farm Machinery Show. The event brought fans together at Third Turn Brewing, a unique microbrewery setting. Attendees shared their experiences with the game, discussed gameplay features, and past mechanics like the milk transport and automation mods. I remember the milk transport. It was a big thing on Farming Simulator 19 actually, and speculated to future updates and expansions. The meetup emphasized the strong community around the Farming Simulator, with Giant Software confirming that more US events are planned. The post also encourages players to get involved by applying for the Community Cultivator program, which helps connect players, gather feedback, and organize local events and meetups. I do like this idea and concept. It's the Cultivator program's about a year old. The first United States one was held in February there. That was pretty neat. But I do agree with this program, and I think it's a really good thing that they're doing. I think it's a different twist on it. I think it's better than the Ambassador program. But I did a video on that go more in depth on what it is, and then the cultivator program, talk a little bit about it as well if you want to watch that video. Like and subscribe to me here, and we'll meet up again tomorrow. I'll be here at the same time, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. But that's about all we have for today. I gotta go out, get my day started, and I hope you have a nice weekend. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thanks for coming, thanks for staying. Good times growing, crops are laying. Hit that like and subscribe today. Catch us next time, same old way. Don't miss out, hit that bell. Farmer Jim's where stories swell. Weekend mornings, don't be late. We'll see you then, same time, great.